Hello Health News VIWERS, how are you? Before started this video, I request to you subscribe this channel and press the bell icon for more informative and health related videos. HRERE is the topic today. We DESSUSS Iran USA Israel war, the hidden health crisis nobody is talking about. Movie camera intro. War is not just about weapons. It's about people. Behind every explosion, there are families, children, and lives forever changed. The tensions between Iran, the United States, and Israel have captured global attention, but what many don't see is the silent health crisis unfolding behind the scenes. This is not just a political conflict. It's a human health emergency affecting millions. In this documentary, we will uncover the mental trauma of war, the collapse of healthcare systems, the spread of deadly diseases, environmental destruction, and the global health consequences. Stay with us till the end, because the reality is far more shocking than you think. Brain Section 1. Mental health, the invisible wounds. When bombs stop, the fear doesn't. People living in war zones experience constant stress. Every sound feels like danger. Mental health issues skyrocket. Anxiety, depression, panic attacks, PTSD. Children wake up screaming from nightmares. Parents struggle to stay strong. Entire communities live in fear. Even soldiers returning from war often carry lifelong trauma. And it's not just those directly affected. People around the world watching the news also experience stress and fear. War creates a psychological scar that can last generations. Hospital Section 2. Healthcare system collapse. Hospitals, meant to save lives, become overwhelmed or destroyed. Emergency rooms overflow. Doctors work without rest. Medicines run out. Imagine needing surgery, but there's no doctor available. Cancer patients miss treatments. Dialysis patients can't access machines. Pregnant women struggle to find safe care. Ambulances can't reach victims in time. In war, even treatable conditions become deadly. Healthcare systems don't just weaken, they collapse. Ambulance Section 3. Injuries, death and long-term disability. Explosions, missiles, and gunfire cause severe burns. Brain injuries, loss of limbs, internal bleeding. Many survivors are left permanently disabled. A child injured today may live their entire life with that pain. Hospitals often lack equipment to treat severe trauma. This leads to deaths that could have been prevented. War doesn't just kill, it creates lifelong suffering. Microbes Section 4. Disease outbreaks and public health crisis. War destroys basic necessities, clean water, sanitation systems, food supply. This leads to outbreaks of cholera, typhoid, respiratory infections. Refugee camps become overcrowded, perfect conditions for disease to spread rapidly. Vaccination programs stop. Children miss life-saving vaccines. Even a small infection can turn deadly in such conditions. War creates the perfect storm for a public health disaster. Fog Section 5. Environmental damage and toxic exposure. Modern warfare damages the environment in dangerous ways. Oil refineries burn. Chemicals leak into the air. Water sources become polluted. Toxic smoke spreads across cities. People breathe in harmful gases daily. This leads to lung diseases, skin conditions, long-term cancer risks. Environmental damage doesn't stop when war ends. It continues harming people for years. Even neighboring countries can be affected. War poisons the planet. Baby Section 6. Children and women, the most vulnerable. Children suffer the most in war. They lose education, safety, childhood itself. Many face malnutrition due to food shortages. Women face serious risks too, complications during pregnancy, lack of medical care, increased stress and trauma. A generation growing up in war will carry these scars forever. The future itself becomes uncertain. Globe Section 7. Global health impact. This conflict doesn't stay limited to one region. It affects the entire world. Rising fuel prices, expensive food, shortage of medicines. People far from the war zone still feel the impact. Global stress levels rise. Healthcare systems in other countries feel pressure. War anywhere affects health everywhere. Warning Section 8. Media, fear and psychological impact worldwide. Constant news coverage spreads fear globally. People watching war footage experience anxiety, stress, emotional exhaustion. Social media amplifies panic. This creates a world where millions feel unsafe, even if they are far from danger. Fear becomes global. Bullseye conclusion. War is not just about borders or power. It's about human lives. From mental trauma, to disease, to environmental destruction, the impact is deep and long-lasting. The real cost of war is not measured in weapons, but in human suffering. The question remains, right finger, is it ever worth it? Loudspeaker call to action. If you found this documentary informative, right finger like this video. Right finger subscribe to Health News USA. Right finger share this to spread awareness. Because awareness can change lives.